Hello everyone. So in this my next video I show you how can load a 3D model in WebView using Three.js. So here I am using I show you using two 3D model file formats. Those are, first one is the OBJ and the second one is FBX. Uh, So first of all, I want to give a brief introduction about Three.js. So it's a cross-browser JavaScript library and application programming interface used to create and display animated 3D computer graphics in a web browser using WebGL. There can be many reasons for incomplete loading, such as incorrect rendering and textures and materials. So I'll show you how we can overcome those all some of those problems in my code. Okay, so in all scenarios we want to uh, code three steps. Okay, so first one is you have to create a scene, then have to render in the scene, and the third step is we need to animate in the cube. Okay, so that's how we can get a 3D view of our model. uh, so there you can change other perspectives such as camera, lights. So okay, so let's go to the FBX file. I am going to I here I already implemented those things. You can check my Medium article and copy paste my code into your IDE and run it and simply uh, get the results. Also, I uploaded samples 3D models to the GitHub, and you can find out the GitHub repository in my Medium article as well. Okay, so here I'll explain all the steps I followed to achieve these to load these 3D models. So first one is FBX. So I created a main folder called ThreeJs, and under that I created another new folder called FBX, and uh, under that I positioned my 3D models and other texture files. uh, its name is Toika, and this 1.2.3.4.5.jpa files are the textures. Okay, and the other materials. So this is the code, this is my code, and that's a simple HTML code. And first there I loaded uh, all the library files, JS files I wanted. Here you can see in my Medium article, you can copy down them and paste it simply. And in the script file you can see the first one is the scene, camera and render. Okay, those are the main three components we are going to use, and they have a function called init. And they are I created a scene first, then I created the camera, how the view, how the 3D model, the first view have to set. Okay, so first one we can handle the camera using these perspectives, camera positions. uh, Camera positions also you can add x and y positions there. uh, then you can see the differences. So initially I will give 0 default values. Okay, so then you can use lights. Okay, as you want, kind of many type of lights you can use in Three.js. Those are the advantage of Three.js. You can go to the main documentations as well. Okay, this is uh, just a beginning. uh, Also you can, I saw, I followed first a video in YouTube. You can see that they load in a car model using GLTF format. So here I am using FBX and OBJ format for your further studies. So there you can, that one also you can uh, follow up. So then uh, it also added in my Medium article as well. Okay, so here are the lights. You can use different kind of lights, spotlights, direction lights, hemisphere lights, all the kind of lights, and you can customize your view using these lights, their positions, their uh, strength, their colors, all the things you can handle here. Then uh, I told you that Three.js is using WebGL, so we are render our scene like this in these two lines. We are adding our renderer, our scene to the renderer. Okay. And now here we are initializing the renderer, and then we append child, and then we get here orbit controller. uh, then finally we load the FBX loader, and uh, here we have to give the path. Here the path is the same, you not need to add the subpath. Here my model is located at the same path, okay, same uh, folder. So here just give the name, that's enough. Then we can add the object into the scene, and finally we have to animate. Inside the animate function, renderer renderer render, there I added scene dot camera, and finally request animation frame. So that's the complete. So finally we have to call to the uh, uh, init function at the beginning when the run, when starting to the run this code. Okay, so that's fine. That's all you have to do in FBX format. So I'll run and show you the output how we can see it. Yeah, this is the output. Okay, you can see, you can animate it, you can rotate it anywhere and see how it's look like. Okay, then you can see using this camera position, changes this camera position, how we can save. Okay, mm, yeah, the initial view we can change. Okay, and these parameters also you can change and see the what are the changes happen. Okay, so the next one is LTL loader. Then same as I created a OBJ folder, and there I positioned OBJ file and the MTL file and the other materials uh, for the complete rendering purpose. So there MTL loader.html file, as usually I loaded all the JS library and the other files I wanted. Then I created scene, camera, renderer, then I initialize the scene and camera. I given these perspectives, these specs. They are changing model for the model for each model, and uh, camera position is it perspective is 250, x and y is equal to 0. So they also have, you can see directional light and ambient light. I given ambient light and directional light. You can also add another type of lights um, on your own purpose. And here I loaded the MTL first, and inside that materials dot preload object loader. Inside the object loader, uh, I add the object into the scene. Okay, so then I render. uh, so yeah, I render my uh, OBJ file using these code, and here I'll run my code. Open with live server. Yeah, this is my code. They are, it's little bit high with the brightness because the lights are not working here, I think. uh, yeah, that's all about how we can load 3D models using Three.js. So I shown you how we can uh, can load in different file formats. Those are OBJ and FBX. uh, I seen that GLT format is already there in the YouTube, so that's why I not go to that. But in my Medium article, you can see those three models, type of models uh, rendered well, and with all the instructions you must have to know. Okay, thank you very much.